House of Gold on guitar by 21 Pilots. Could sound something like this. Now, normally I like doing acoustic songs on a steel string guitar, but because the original House of Gold is done on a ukulele which has nylon strings, I thought a nylon string guitar and a purple one, okay, would actually be quite a cool guitar to actually play the song on, because the nylon strings are going to capture part of the ukulele tone. Now the chords are quite easy. It's C, I'm sure you're familiar with these. F, remember to keep the first finger flat. A minor, G, and then later in the chorus you've got a D minor and an A7. We'll get there when we get there. Let's start from the beginning. We're going to get a C chord, finger 1 on the 2nd string, finger 2 on the 4th string, finger 3 on the 5th string, always counting from the bottom. And the trick for this song is actually the speed that you're targeting at. Your long-term speed is something like this. It's just really, really quick. Okay, now slow motion on the strumming, it's going to go something like this. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And that's 1 bar. So if you did 2 bars, it would be something like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now all we want to do is pick up speed with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need what they call an accent. Now an accent is basically your strong beat, your louder beat. So this is without an accent. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and all the volume is sort of the same, but you want to add a dynamic, a strong beat to help the rhythm assert itself, to make the rhythm stronger. So we're going to go louder on the count of 2 and the count of 4. So it could be something like this. Now I'm going to exaggerate it a little bit. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now it need not be that exaggerated. That was just to show you where the accents or louder beats are. So we just want the 2 and 4 to be slightly louder. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And just a little bit louder with that. Now also as well on the strumming, please note when you play the C chord, don't strum the top string. When you play the F, don't strum the top 2 strings. For the A minor, don't strum the top string, and the G, yeah, you strum all 6. Okay, so let's take it through slowly, you and I together. Twice on each chord, the top line, House of Gold, the chorus. You ready with the C chord? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. A minor. If you want it a little bit slower, because you're still new to guitar, we can do something like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So I'm hoping you can be able to play along with that as well. So get used to playing along with the track. Go to the YouTube channel, listen to the original House of Gold. It's a really cool song. And then we're going to get some changes happening now in the chorus. You'll notice there's 5 chords. C, F, C, G, C. The second last C and the G only get played once through, because you want to work with groups of 4. So it's 4 bars, etc., etc. So in order to get the 5 to equal out, it's 2 bars of C, 2 bars of F, that gives you 4. 1 bar of C, 1 bar of G, 2 bars of C, that gives you 4 again. And that's how it's going to work. So let's do the second line of the chorus 3. We're going to go for this speed, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And so a little bit up tempo, and see if you can keep up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, F, C, G, C. And there you can hear the C to G, the quick change, that 1 bar of each we spoke with. Before we go to the bridge, I'd like you and I to take us through now the whole chorus to see if you're happy with it. We'll do sort of medium tempo, so we're not going to go full speed now. You know how fast you should go. Let's go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. F, A minor, G, Now the bridge is going to sound quite cool. This is the bridge at full speed. That's full speed for the bridge, and there are some new chords. A7, I'm sure you're familiar with A. All you do is lose finger number 2. But if you favor, you can use fingers 2 and 3 like that on strings 4 and 2, 2nd fret, or you can use 1 and 2, or you can use 1 and 3. This is one of the funny chords, A7, that you can actually play 3 different ways, and whichever way works for you, I'm cool with that. D minor, not that often. It's going to have finger 1, fret 1, string 1, finger 2, string 3, fret 2, and the ring finger goes to fret 3, string 2, and there you have D minor. Now B flat minor, keep the first finger where it is when you change from D minor. So finger 1 doesn't move, finger 2 comes down a string, and then I would ideally like you to use fingers 3 and 4, 4th string, 3rd string in the 3rd fret. And for the B flat minor, please don't play the top 2. And I think I forgot to mention for the A7, don't strum the top 1. Let's take the bridge through nice and slow. We're going to do this speed because some of the changes are quite big, new chords. And let's give it a go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and A7, D minor. Don't move the first finger for the B flat minor. Back to F, C, and F again, and C. And that's pretty much your house of gold. All you want to do is pick up speed. Now, your chorus and your verse use the same chords, same progression, same sequence, same everything. The only change is the bridge with this whole F, A7, D minor, B flat minor. That B flat minor sounds so cool, eh? Back to F, C, F, C. Now, if you're more of an intermediate player and you want to do the song and make your guitar sound like your ukulele, you can try these new chord voicings. I'm going to zoom in now on my fretting hand and take you through the new chord shapes, the new chord alternatives. Now we're up close and personal and we're looking at some new chord shapes. This is your new C chord, for example. This is fret number 10. This is fret number 8. Sorry, the fret number 8. There we go. Fret 8, 9, 10. New C. The new F is going to go down to fret number 5, 6, and 7. Notice the first finger is barred. If you're a beginner and you're still busy working with the basic chords, you can sort of just rewind the video and go back to practice. But if you're intermediate and you want these voicings, keep watching. When you go to A minor, simply lose the middle finger. And for the G, put it back and slide up 2 frets. So your G is going to be at frets number 7, 8, and 9. Now this will sound a lot more like the ukulele. And of course, ignore those 2 stop strings the whole way through, full stop. Don't strum them. I'm going to play it through once now. If I strum it by accident, trust me, it's by accident. Okay, here we go. Your new ukulele voicings for the song. And I'm pushing really hard. So this is actually quite difficult up here because you're quite close to the heel of the guitar, so it gets in the way of the palm there. So it might be a bit of a challenge. Like I said, this is not for the beginners. It's more for the intermediate to advanced. If you want to sound more like the ukulele. Personally, if I was playing the song with some mates of mine and just singing along, I would not bother about this. But if I wanted to get a ukulele fun jam, these are my new voicings. For the bridge, you can have F over here again. A7 would look like this. This is fret number 5. Also notice there's little dots there. The dots are 5, 7, and 9. Those are to help you get to know where your guitar frets are. And where it meets the body on a nylon string is fret 12. This is fret 12 right over here. Okay. D minor after the A7. You just do that. And then B flat minor, you lose fingers 2 and 4. So pinky and middle come off and slide to fret number 6. and 8, that's your B flat minor. So your bridge could go something like this: F, A7, D minor, B flat minor, F. And I forgot, you can do C like this as well. I just remember that now at the spur of the moment. So you can do this C, but this C actually sounds really cool as well. Basically finger 1 at fret number 5, pinky at fret number 8. Try it, it's also a nice sounding chord, and it just happens to be part of this. And yes, it is Stairway to Heaven, but that shape is C, which happens to work for House of Gold as well. Okay, and that should get you through quite nicely. So personally, I'd stick with the normal chords. I'd go back down to over here and play everything over here. But if you want to be more fancy and learn some difficult challenges, by all means, rewind the video, play it through, and learn some new chord shapes, new chord voicings. Voicing, just by the way, terminology, same chord, same name, played differently. So C, could be voicing 1 there, you can have a voicing 2 here. Sorry, fingers are squeezing inside there. Voicing 3, voicing 4. There's a whole lot of ways to play all the chords, but that's a study for another day. Have an awesome week. Enjoy House of Gold. Take care.